Hey guys, my name is Janelle. I am an animal trainer, reptile enthusiast, and pet lover. At your service. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the western hognose, also referred to as Heterodon nasicus. They actually get their common name from the modified rostral or the nose scales that are formed in this upturned manner that provides a very hog-like look, and this adaptation makes snakes an amazing burrower. So with that in mind, we're going to talk a little bit about how to keep these guys happy and healthy in our own homes. With me today is Floppy. She's my western hognose snake. She's an adult female. They tend to grow anywhere between 200 and 700 grams, but your males are only going to be about 50 to 150, so keep that size difference in mind when you're looking for your new friend. But regardless, they're going to grow to be about 2 to 3 feet long and live to be about 20. So this is going to be a big commitment on your part, and I just want everyone to have that in the back of their head, because this can be something that we easily forget when we want to get a nice, easy pet that will be with you for a while. Luckily, they can sufficiently live in a 20-gallon tank for their entire lives. They're most commonly found in dry prairies or oak savannas, so in your enclosure you want a well-drained soil and anything that they can actually properly burrow themselves through. And they can tolerate some pretty dry conditions, so with that in mind, they can have little or no concern should be given to attempting to manipulate the cage's humidity, which is beautiful, my friends. Your basic necessities in this tank is going to be multiple hide spots, specifically one on the warm side and one on the cool side of the enclosure. These guys do make excellent burrowers, like I said, so make sure that any heavy items placed within that cage are resting directly on the cage floor, not on the surface of the substrate. They are a temperate species, so they can tolerate a wide range of temperatures, and that daytime temperature is usually around 80 degrees, while your nighttime temperature can be anywhere between 75 and 78. So basically, you just want to provide one warm side and one cool side. That's your thermal gradient. So that way, within the enclosure, we can be assured that the snake can choose the temperature that suits its needs at any given time. So one of the really interesting things about western hognose snakes is that they actually eat amphibians in the wild. So talk to your breeder and the person that you got this animal from to make sure that you know what they have been eating, because switching can be hard. And if you're new to the reptile world, I definitely don't suggest trying to take on an animal who still needs rodents to be rubbed down by toads. So most captive bred hognose snakes will actually eat an appropriately sized rodent every 5 to 7 days, which is quite a bit compared to most other colubrids. And I personally track every single time. I even offer my snake food every time she eats and every time she sheds, and that way I can look back and see those schedules and see how long it's been since she's eaten, see how long it's been since she's shed, and keep track of her weights appropriately. So in order to reach that direct heat, you can use anything between a standard incandescent heat light, under tank heating pads, ceramic heat emitters, infrared bulbs. They're all acceptable, but they don't actually need any supplemental lighting. It's not necessary. However, those fluorescent bulbs may be used viewing of the animals during the day, and I get it, because of course, who doesn't want to look at those cute little faces all day long? The western hognose is generally considered a harmless pet, but they do possess a set of modified teeth located far back in the mouth, and it does produce a mild toxin, so usually it's used to subdue toads and very small mammals, so if they bite you, it is going to hurt. But if they chew on you, it might result in a localized irritation, swelling, headache, or nausea. So you know what you can do? Don't make your snake mad, guys. The western hognose has some of the most amazing adaptations in order to actually protect itself. So when it's provoked, they actually will spread their jaws and neck out like a cobra and puff up their body. They'll hiss and strike with a closed mouth, so that's actually called a blunt strike or a bluff strike, and they literally will take their closed mouth and hit you with it. If the snake is still under attack or feels like it's under attack, that's when the dramatic show starts, and it will attempt to drive away the predator by twisting and turning its body, and it rolls over onto its back and plays dead. So what's really interesting about that is that they take it a little too far, because their mouth will be open with its tongue hanging out, and it may even throw up its last meal. If you go to try to pick it up, its body will be completely limp and lifeless, and nothing will persuade the snake to move until it knows that the threat is gone. So basically, in its local habitat, anything between a hawk, a crow, fox, coyote, raccoons, even larger snakes can make this animal actually feel like it's in danger. But the greatest threat that the western hognose currently has is habitat destruction. I was actually fortunate enough to be able to adopt Floppy. I got her from a rescue at the Sacramento Reptile Show, and we had to actually spend some time at the vet together because she had several infections when she first came to me in her vent and her eyes. So luckily she is powered through all of it and she's kicking it now, and hopefully we'll have a long life together. But with that in mind, I just wanted to make this video because this is an animal that I really enjoy having, and I hope a lot of people can at least get the basis information from this video and know if they want to make that commitment for the next 20 years of their life to have the cutest little snake in their home. And hopefully if you guys have any questions, you can check out the links in the comments below, and feel free to shoot me a message and I'll try my best to answer you guys. Thanks again for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you guys would like to learn more about any other specific animal, like I said, I am an animal trainer and I've worked with anything between rhinos and elephants to giraffe and birds and vultures. So please hit me up. I hope that you guys enjoyed the hognose snake video, and Floppy and I will see you later.